Good day, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in your part of the world. This is King B with another important video. So, see the title on the screen: Americans consume toxic additives banned in EU. New York and other states plan to ban some of these chemicals. So let's get into this article. Americans consume toxic additives. Lawmakers in Illinois, New York, and Pennsylvania are looking to ban certain food additives that are currently allowed in the U.S. but prohibited in Europe. These additives have sparked health concerns, prompting New York legislators to propose a law to safeguard consumers by following European regulations. Some of America's favorite snack foods and beverages may end up being pulled from store shelves if the law passes. Well, they will have to be pulled from the shelves, But these companies already, these manufacturers, they already make products that they ship to other countries that don't have these chemicals in it. So I don't think it'll be a big deal as far as the change if the law passes, and hopefully the law passes and other states join in on this. So here's a breakdown of the proposed ban ingredients and links to peer-reviewed studies that explore their potential dangers. And you see the tag: warning, this area contains potassium bromate, a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm. So, potassium bromate used to strengthen dough. It's believed to be a cancer-causing agent. It's banned in Europe, China, and India, but not in the U.S. It's in over 100 food items. Toxicity and carcinogenicity of potassium bromate, a new renal carcinogen. Oh, hold on. There we go. Titanium dioxide, white crystalline powder, odorless, may cause mechanical irritation of the eyes, skin, respiratory tract. Also causes cough and shortness of breath and chronic bronchitis. This food coloring agent is banned in Europe due to health worries, but is still used in the U.S. The effects of the food additive titanium dioxide on tumor formation and gene expression in the colon of a transgenic mouse model for colorectal cancer. And now we have brominated vegetable oil, or BVO, found in citrus-flavored soft drinks. BVO is banned in Europe, but not in the U.S. Toxicological evaluation of brominated vegetable oil in Sprague Dawley rats. Again, these chemicals are toxic. Azodicarbonamide. You see these chemicals. You ever look in the ingredients and you try to read some of these the names of these chemicals, and they're kind of hard to pronounce. Really shouldn't be eating it. Used as a dough conditioner and bleaching agent. It's banned in Europe, but not in the U.S. Assessment of the determination of azodicarbonamide and its decomposition product semicarbazide. Investigation of variation in flour and flour products. You can barely pronounce some of these names, these chemicals, but yet we consume them. And now we have propylparaben, a preservative in processed foods, is prohibited in Europe but not in the U.S. Exposure to propylparaben during pregnancy and lactation induces long-term alterations to the mammary gland in mice. See, they know these chemicals are toxic. But once again, these chemicals are allowed in the U.S. Why? Europe takes a more cautious approach to food safety, scrutinizing additives thoroughly before approval. This contrasts with the U.S., where regulations may not be as strict, potentially leading to health differences between the two regions. Yeah, I mean, and I was talking about this. I just so happened to be talking about this in my previous video, my last video, right? About the FDA. The FDA, I don't trust anything the FDA have to say. They allow these toxic ingredients, these chemicals, in the foods, right? So I don't trust anything the FDA have to say. All right, so if you want to know more about what I was saying and what my last video was about, go check it out. New York is considering a law, Senate Bill S6055 and Assembly Bill A6424, to ban these additives. If passed, products with these ingredients would be removed from store shelves. This follows similar efforts in California. Yeah, see, California, like the first slide, have labels. There's labels on warning labels on some products. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration asserts that all food additives are evaluated before approval. While acknowledging concerns about potassium bromate, the FDA says measures are taken to minimize its presence in final products. It shouldn't be in any of the products. It should not be in our foods at all. That's the point. As New York debates this legislation, consumers in the food industry are watching closely. Whether New York will adopt stricter regulations akin to Europe remains uncertain, but the discussion on food safety continues. And just like I just said, there's a list of banned toxic chemicals, banned in most countries. U.S. is one of the only countries that allow these toxic chemicals in foods. And they try to sell us on, okay, well, there's a minimum amount, and it's safe to consume. No, it's not. No, it's not. When you look at the health problems that many of us face, and so you ask yourself why would they allow all these toxic chemicals in the food that they know is dangerous? And again, the lie, and I'm going to say it, the lie is, oh, well, is this the minimum amount? It's safe to consume. Why would they do this? What's the reason behind it? Right? The more health issues, health problems we have, the more we go to the doctor, the more we need to spend money on medication and our health care, which we all know is very expensive, right? The more money the doctors get from the insurances, the more money we have to dish out. It's just a money scheme. They don't want us healthy. They want us sick. They want us sitting in them doctors' offices. It's just a money scheme. They don't care about us. And again, I'm no health professional. This is just my opinion. It's my opinion. They don't want us healthy. They don't care nothing about us. So again, I don't believe nothing the FDA says. Right? I've said it before in previous videos. We need to get back to growing our own foods. That's what we need to do. Because every time we walk into those stores, we're taking a big risk buying some of these products and some of these products you can make yourselves. For example, bread. You can make your own bread at home. You don't have to buy the bread in the stores that have all those toxic chemicals in it to supposedly extend shelf life, right? And it's real easy to make your own bread. Flour, salt, little sugar, yeast, warm water, and wait for the dough to rise. You don't want to use yeast, flour, salt, baking powder, right? Warm water, little olive oil. That's all you need. You can make your own bread at home. Simple ingredients. And there's other foods that you can make yourself. Some of the popular drinks you may like. You can make your own drinks right at home. That way you making it homemade, you know exactly what's in it because you're the one who made it. That's a better way to go about it. Right? Because there's poisons in these foods in the stores. They don't have an immediate effect on your health, but it's the long-term effect on your health. Okay? Like this movie back in the days in the 80s, it reminds me of, there was a movie back in the days, Let Them Die, called Let Them Die Slowly. It's about the long-term health effects, right? Think about pregnant women consuming these foods. You got to think about the long-term health effects of the woman as well as the long-term health effects of the baby she's carrying in her womb. That's another issue. It's about the long-term effects. So again, this is King B. That's the end of this video. I'm going to close this video out. Love yourself. Keep your loved ones close. Protect the babies, the children. It's very important. Our babies and children are under attack. So are our women, natural-born women. Okay, shout out to all the natural-born women out there. Okay, that's all I got for you. Till the next video, have some more important information coming up in a later video. Check out my previous video. Shout out to my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Give the video a thumbs up. Share this information. This is important information. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to this channel. I have important information that I've already put out, so look through my previous videos. And I have more important information coming out later. As well as I have some motivational workout videos on this channel. Share the content, help get the information out there. This is just me doing my part. Shout out to each and every one of you. To the next video. Peace.